Hey everyone, I'm Dakota Wollmer, and this is my first annual year end recap. 2018 has been a wild ride. I don't even know where to begin. I guess at the beginning. So, right off the bat, I was double booked as an actor on top of two upcoming shorts with RCS Films. I even wrote out a month plan on my Facebook page. It consisted of filming for Dysfunctional and performing twice with Roaring Epiphany Production Company, a nonprofit theater company that works with alter-abled performers. On January 5th, I was given the REP spotlight on their Facebook page. On top of acting in Dysfunctional, I was also director, co writer, and editor. I even was in charge of releasing the monthly episodes on Vimeo. In February, the lifestyle blog Alan and Adi, I hope I said that right, finally released my photos and interview from October 2017. They called the post Unfamiliar Ways. They fudged one of the dates because I had actually done it like 2 or 3 days after I'd given birth, but I think they said something about it being like 2 weeks. But that's okay. Not a big deal. My fiance and I were also asked to join Influence Getum for an interview on Under the Influence radio show to discuss Dysfunctional. My fiance, in case you don't already know, plays Diaz in Dysfunctional, who is my character's boyfriend. I also finally gained access to the two short films I did, Homelessness and Relief. I immediately added them to my film reel. Links for all three in the description. March's episode of Dysfunctional was very special because it consisted of almost entirely improv. In March, I also had my third performance with Roaring Epiphany. I was cast in the Woodside Players of Queens production of Aunt Maggie's Will in April and had our performance in May. In my opinion, if one were to start with a random episode of Dysfunctional, it should be episode 5, which aired in April as well. Also that month, I was paid to be in a European documentary. Basically, I just did a tour of the financial district. Pretty easy money. In May, I had two live performances and was featured by Girl Warrior Productions on their website. Link, you guessed it, in the description. At the end of June, REPC participated in the Queerly Festival at Crane Theater for Pride Month. Lots of fun. In July, I played the lead in a short film about an Instagram influencer, Gwen, who becomes the victim of cyberbullying. Shortly after that, I cut my hair. Get it? Shortly? Yeah. I also began working on my fantasy novel, The Mage Stone. Link, meet description. My new do doesn't show up in Dysfunctional at all, since we had already wrapped filming. Speaking of which, July's episode, Self-Esteem, received over 1,000 views within the first week. I was very proud, considering the lack of advertising budget. At first, I was pumping out a chapter a week in writing my novel, until I slowed down a bit in August to work on my short film, More Than Stardust. Right after dyeing my hair black, of course. August also marked the death of one of my favorite playwrights, Neil Simon. If you don't know who that is, I'd suggest you look him up. It was a very troubling time for me. In September, we filmed for More Than Stardust. I also created the entire music score myself. At the end of September, I performed in and directed a short play called The Ultimate Redemption Plan by Sue Yoakum in REPC's Sci-Fi Night. In October, I began working at Blood Manor. It was lots of fun, plus a good opportunity to experiment with my range. I played a werewolf, a clown, a ghost, a lunatic, and even a victim. Also in October, More Than Stardust made its debut in a Staten Island film festival, the annual Vault of Horror. Obviously, it wasn't just horror, they were also accepting sci fi and just generally dark vibe films. October also marked the season finale of Dysfunctional. In November, I made More Than Stardust public. I've since decided to tweak it slightly and upload it to Amazon, so the video is now unlisted. Another tragic loss occurred with the death of another one of my greatest influencers, Stanley. Rest in peace. I hope you're still creating in the next life, if there is one. Before the month was up, I updated my film reel yet again. This time I excluded footage from Dysfunctional. I plan to make a separate show reel for that. I also began my weekly audiobook series, mostly for my mother's sake. She's not caught up, though. Finally, in December, I was dual cast for REPC's production of Baby with the Bathwater by Christopher Durang. It was a lot of fun, but also hard work, of course. I played Cynthia in Act 1 and Principal Willoughby in Act 2, both insane, but in different ways. Since then, I've decided to teach acting and sewing. I've already gotten 2 students. But I never take myself, or my food, too seriously. On the 18th, I had my second internet radio interview with Pose Productions. You know where to find the link. In 2019, I'll be finishing The Mage Stone and begin working on the screen adaptation. I will also be appearing in the web series The Money Over Everything. Link description. And a Dysfunctional movie is in the works. Ooh. So, that was my 2018. Expect a lot more in the coming months. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.